Alright, the first game is starting. Instantly, Chandelier. Very powerful in 3v3s because there's normally only one diver per side, and you can just shut the singular diver down with your ult. 2 DPS. On the challenger's side, though, will they be able to rip through the bulk of Dragonite passive, Charizard being an all-rounder, and their tank? I'm curious to how this goes. Will Gengar be able to get his resets on these tanky characters? If he can't, they will struggle this game, and if he can, he will snowball. The lane's looking weird if they send Magikarp to the bot lane instead of the top lane. I guess they didn't want it in the bad Azumarill matchup because Azumarill would have lane bullied it. Magikarp going to be versus the Clef. Early fighting in the top lane. Jolteon's barely lives. Ozzy's gonna contest his camps here. He can't stack because he's burned. Ozzy does get the camp though, he gets to walk away free. Magikarp just getting to stack for free in the bot lane. Smart choice putting it there versus the support who can't really kill it. Misses the secure though, giving the support 5. Just going to keep autoing. Azu getting his 4 in the top lane should make it hard for the Char. As we see a gank bot lane. One dies though. Edley's in a 2v1 here. Edley gets caught. Gengar getting that reset, using it to take the camps. As in top lane, Charizard is not dying, but getting pushed off of all of the camps. Both X attacks popped. Azus runs out. Charizard gets the camp, getting his 5. That's going to make the lane a lot easier. Gengar still in the bot lane. Magikarp probably going to auto the back to get Gyarados. Well, they contest Bees with the level 3 Gyarados, so. It looks like the challenger's getting picked top lane. This is like mid B's super hard. Though they still see one top, no team has someone mids right now. Haunter goes mids. Getting them for free. I don't think the Dragonite was stacking. Gengar gonna look for a reset on the top side. Barely doesn't get it, only getting the 1k. $50 in the top lane, an even break, but opening up the map for the challenger side. Three bot lane on the Clef. Can the team rotate in time? Clef barely lives, doesn't take the berry, puts the gravity on the pad. Gengar ulting in! Gengar gets the first reset! Gengar looking for the second! Gengar gets the second! That should be the bot objective for the challenger's team. Edley barely living. Edley will get his 8 in the jungle now, though. Challenger side, all bot lane currently. The Azu backing to go top. The Gyarados will get a score in, though. Leaving the pad at 55. Challenger's not set up for the top objective. But moving there. Looks like the gym leader's looking for value in bot lane, but the Gengar catches the Gyarados at mids. Gets the reset on the camp, though, so he's not allowed to reset. Gyarados ults in mid. Dragonite's looking with. They can't collapse, though. They have no vision. It looks like the challengers are going to attempt to push us in. They get Char ulted. Azu ults back. Gravity's down. The D-Knight gets flied on by the Clef. Using the fly really well there. It goes in, but it doesn't look breakable. They don't have enough points. D-Knight still has ult if they want to reforce this fight. Gengar, having 2 levels on the entire enemy team, might just try to keep his presence in the bottom lane to secure the bot objective for the side of the challengers. A little bit of a fight top lane. Neither player can get any value, though. And it looks like he's going to get collapsed. He backs in time, though. Looking for the cap top. Breaks it top. They ult the Gengar. Gengar ults away. Can the Gengar live? Will he go back in? He looks! He gets one. He's still going? I don't even get the second, though. Though they defend the pad off of that. Getting value in that 2v3 is insane for them. And they're going to force them off the objective. Gengar with the flash. Hits the Hypnosis. Gets his reset. And now they get to rip the objective for free. A win in that 2v3 is really good as they got a break top. And they stopped them from getting bot objective. No cross map value for the side of the gym leaders. Looks like they're going to try to rip top off the map. They should be able to hyper beam it. Almost missed, but luckily saved by the Gyarados. Gyarados getting caught out, giving him the first reset. Will he look for more? No, it looks like he's just going to defend the Lecky. Atley looking for cross map value though. Might 17 bot lane here. Atley gets caught trying to recall. He could go in on this. Gets collapsed by the Azu too. Looks like that's going to be the end. I'm surprised no Ho-Oh too, though they were hovering it. They were probably hovering it, and then someone said, I don't know how to play this. Charizard gonna ult the Azu in his own jungle, pops the X attack. Running down the Azu. His team's there to collapse. The Azu should die here. Clef going to force the D-Knight back. They do get a 45 in bot lane here, breaking the bot pad, giving them a little less to work with for this Ray. The levels at Ray. Relatively even other than the Gengar. $14 on the Charizard does kind of even it out. If the Charizard can get this ult back up in time and find his way onto the Gengar, they should be able to win. Or the Gengar could get his resets through the fight. 2 most important characters for each team here. Challengers in the bot side and gym leaders in the top side. Gym leaders aware that they have to make the first move here. They're probably going to look to tap with D-Knight. Safely checking all of the bushes. Charizard's tapping. They don't want to show the D-Knight. They know that that's the priority target for their team. D-Knight looking for the 13 in jungle. Gets the 13. Something will have to happen here soon. They've checked all of the bushes. The D-Knight's still unseen, but it looks like he's taking the bigger flank. Maybe he goes for the back cap here. He can ult back into the fight. Instantly, Gengar ults. Gengar's gonna try to stop it. Gengar can't stop it. Doesn't have either CD. D-Knight ults to the fight. This is now a 2v3. Gengar's out of the fight. It looks like they're going for the full flip, though. Gyarados getting caught but doesn't die in his ult. Looks like the Hyper Beam's not gonna get it. Hyper Beam doesn't have it. Gengar secures it. Shout out to Ons Inc. for sponsoring this.
It's Ains. Ains, bro.
Shout out to them. I'm not repronouncing that, bro.
Hey, good looks though. Good looks though. Ooh, Tara. The start say
I'm starting this time. Are they not tearing? Are they trying to save the Terra for last game? I personally have never seen this. I'm excited for if it happens, though.
That's risky though.
I think they can win. It's just like, if Gengar gets ahead, he snowballs whole game. Getting early 9 is terrible. And from the side of the challengers here, I would swap my Azu and my Clef. They do swap the Azu here. This is going to be a much harder lane for the Magikarp, as he now has to lane versus a lane bully Azu, compared to the Clef he got last game. Should be easier for the Charizard in topside, though. He might be able to find his 5 before the Bees. LA looking to stack. He thinks he's versus the Clef still, probably. Azu getting the 4. Azu's immediately dangerous in the bot lane. Edley might be able to escape, though, using the... I don't know what the move is called, high key. Edley running to the top side, kiting to his jungle. Looks like that's going to be an early 28 in bot side. 3-man top, though. If Gengar ganks bot here, it could be really bad for him, as he'll find no value other than a score. Gengar deciding to go top, though. He could reset through this entire fight. They have to expect the Gengar here. Gengar shows! Gengar looks, he gets 1. Will he be able to shred the D-Knight? No, it looks like it's just gonna stay at 1. The D-Knight shredding him, though. Clef is Drain Kiss. Healing up to full. D-Knight misses his cooldown. They could look for a little fight here. They can't keep going up. Yeah, his cooldown's back up. He gets caught by, but he shouldn't die. Alright. Magikarp autoing the camps right now, trying to get Gyarados. Azu realizing this and invading the jungle. It's gonna be 2v1 Azu in the jungle. They see the Azu, hits the Sun Auto, dashes over the wall. Magikarp is still just looking for his 5. Magikarp doesn't care. Locking the D-Knight into a 1v1 with Azu, guaranteeing the crits. Azu wins, takes the camp. Can we get Gyarados, though? Azu checks the bush. Catches the Magikarp trying to take the camp. Collapse top side leads to even more score going in on the challenger side. We do get a cap bot lane though. LA might actually be able to outplay this. Doesn't have hypnosis. Gets bounced on by the Gyarados. He's half health in between all of them. He shouldn't be able to make it out here. They play it slow though. He makes it out. Clef scaling off the top side. He gets his reset. This fight looks won even 2v3. 2v3, it's just not enough. 25 cap over. How do you do the math really quickly there? It looks like they're gonna send one top, one farming jungle, and one on the sides. Giving the bot objective for free, and they might be able to run to the top side. Looks like the challengers are trying to force a top objective. And the gym might look for Cap's bot. They break top. This will be a tier 2 lucky if it goes in. Gengar looking on map though. Thinks they might be doing this. He's in a 3v1 though. He might be able to find value here if he finds a reset, but that should be difficult for him. They're still trying to cap. His team can run down now. He's stalled. They break the pad on him. He's 1v3. Has to flash out. Has no ult. How to flash out. Wait, it's still going. He gets his reset. He gets to look forward. Only gets one. Even getting one in a 1v3 is really huge there, though. As it looks like they're going to collapse bot, they could look for scores, but they have minimal points. With no jump pad up, all of these scores will go in. Gengar looking really strong here. Might be able to hold the lead for the rest of the game. Though, in the next fight, he will have to worry about a Charizard ult. LA slowly getting ticked down by the X attack on the Azu. But Azu gets in a 3v1 though. Gets Charizard ulted. Azu gets one. That's all Azu's getting though. 1-for-1 ult and Azu gets one, and a 3v1 is massive though. As Gengar gets his reset, he might be able to look forward even more. Misses the cooldown, but he should still get the kill. The challenger's picking up so many kills there. Gengar does have to ult though. He's looking for more, but the Gyarados iframes all of his damage. The Gengar could die here. Gengar does not die there. Gets the lifesteal off of Dream Eater and keeps going. Azu moving clockwise to get more ticks out of the Whirlpool as he rips the objective. Purple side, not really shaping up well for this objective. Might just have to give. I think Gengar in the 3v3 format, it's a little bit like Seru. It's just really strong. The way you counter Gengar is by putting 5 people's damage on him, even like the supports. Off DPS, just putting everything onto the Gengar. But that becomes really hard in a 3v3. They're gonna look for the engage on the Azu here. D9 ult comes out. The Clef is keeping him alive though. Clef is just letting the Azu brawl. And then Gengar collapses them. It goes in top side. They might have the points to have decent overcap here. 26 over cap. The Gengar looking pretty far ahead right now. But if they could get a 13 char for Ray, the char ult could be massive. Azu gonna ult. 3v1 though, so he can't find any value. He will have to farm that back, and he'll be late to the Ray. They might take this fight though. They take this fight. Gengar gets one. Gengar looking for the second right now. Gengar might clean all three. The D-Knight kiting. D-Knight gets him low, but it's not enough. Three ults for the gym leaders and only two for the challengers right now. They're trying to farm the Oswald. They get it back. 3 ults to 3 ults. But the levels look way in favor of the challengers here. They're just going to turn on the Ray instantly. Gengar's kind of out of the fight as he missed both CDs. The Charizard ult comes out. D-Knight getting ulted by the Azu. They're not going to be able to finish the objective in time.